Hey, it's 68, bringing more back with Dangantalia. We left off when we were exploring and finding out who the killer was to Austria this time. I almost said Romano, but it's Austria this time. So let's continue on to find out who the killer is this time. Last time we were getting evidence, so let's go on. And I think we're close to the video now. England. Oxygen. Okay, found it. Alright. It's locked. Not here. Sorry for barging in. Oh, is this a note? Wait a second. Innocent had the note, but why Austria died? Oh well, I better think this through. I have something I want to talk about. Come to the kitchen at 10 p.m. The note is exactly the same as the one England showed me. Could it be the one who... No, I wasn't scared of that thought. Nothing can be clear now, maybe, so I should suspect anyone before the grand trial. Oh, but there's another note behind it. Does that mean Austria received two pieces of notes? It has something I want to talk about. Come to the kitchen at 5 p.m. So this is weird. Meantime is different than the first note. Why? Note notes. Piano. Why should I not be surprised? I wouldn't play it. What else now? Where should I go next? I have to gather clues as much as I can. Alright, I can try checking the toolbox outside from the incident. Maybe there's something else inside. Alright, what do we have here? I thought there's something else here besides the photo and the letter. Nothing word noted. I guess, but I'll just keep this online anyway. No new box. I try asking for information from the others. That was special. Yo, Japan, are you searching for clues? Oh yes, Pretty-kun. I thought, what are you doing here? I just came back from the 4th floor. How was it? Was there any out of place? Nah, I don't think so. Maybe the corrupt took a few things, but it's hard to suspect what, since there's a lot of stuff in the 4th floor. Well, I suppose you're right. Then, do you have any clues? Perhaps witnesses something? Oh yeah, now I remember. Last night at 1 a.m. I think, I was awake since I couldn't go to sleep. So I went to the indoor garden for stretching, and when I got out, I heard something of a sort of an explosion. But since the sound was rather small, I thought it was just my imagination. Did you see anyone come out from the direction? No. I quickly went to my room. Then the crime happened at 1, at least. Now we know the time. Precious statement. Alright, I'm afraid I'm tired of waiting, so let's get to the show on the road. Come on to the gates in the first floor for ultimate grand trial. Well, already? I don't know if I have enough clues to go on about. I suppose we have to do this. You're totally right. I'll catch you later, Japan. Yes, let's meet in the trial room. Game design outcomes, I hope so, and I didn't expect the trial to be this soon. You ready? Sure. Now turn back to this. This is getting old. I'm sure that you understand the rules, right? Debate on who the culprit is, and if you are right, the culprit will be executed. But if you're wrong, everyone except the killer will be executed. Alright, I'll leave you to the rest of you. The second trial. We have to get to the bottom of this. Alright, welcome back to the grand trial. Kira-kun here. I'll provide you for another trial. I suppose you are used to the trial system that created by now, right? I added another element to this trial. Considering this is a difficult increase. From now on, inside of the weak links, there will be another element called strong statement. You won't refuse the strong statement, instead you will support it. Support the right strong statement, which is the correct element to approve. And one more thing. I just learned about the loop after the first chapter, so I upgraded this a bit. In case the guess is wrong in the refusing, you have to search for the right answer until you get it. Got it? And remember, each wrong answer goes to the provide of your HP. HP will add if you choose the right answer. Of course, it also applies to provide evidence. Good luck. But good luck with the trial. And this is Kuro21 Blackhawk. Over and out. We're 10 minutes in the game and we already have a grand trial. Alright, let's cut this to the case. There's no mistake that one of these people killed Austria, right? Correct. I can guarantee that. The grand trial only happens when the murder happens within the participants. But having another killer, this is just too absurd. It's a little bit too late for regrets. Anyway, let's begin. I guess we can start by casing the murder weapon. According to the files, The cause of death appeared to be an explosion. Dude, I don't think the explosion is the kitchen. Is something abnormal. Well, if someone like England who cooks that, I won't be surprised. Shut up, you wanker! Nothing's wrong with my cooking. Anyway, going back about this blast. Is it possible if this is just an accident? I hate this. What was English statement again? Nope. France. Sam, this is not an accident. What do you mean, Japan? France, Sam, will you? Oh, about what I told you? What do you mean? The stove and the fireplace were not as damaged as the floor or the walls. If it's an accident, the stove or the fireplace would have been charged more. Objected. But things just get even harder. Yeah, it's not an accident. Then what about the murder weapon? The murder weapon that is concealed with the blast. I wonder if I have any evidence. Okay, I'm stuck between metal piece and burned cloth. Metal piece? Oh, this might be the one. Yes. Could it be this one? Whoa, what is that dirty thing? I found this by the blast. I think this was supposed to be a lighter. I see. If I heard a blast, then the fire had to be involved. I think it's safe to assume that this lighter is the murder weapon. But this is just too weird. What do you mean? For a blast to be that huge, you need a large amount of gunpowder or something like that, right? There are still a lot of things that we're not clear up. Aside from the gunpowder, does anyone have any questions? Yeah, I have one. Let it hear it, Italy. Oh, for a good one. Good thing, Italy. What's your question? I'm surprised. So I think on why Austria could come at the night to the kitchen. If the file said that he would die in dawn, then he should have been at the kitchen around the same time, right? Oh, that's quite a nice question. Is that really? The culprit could have called him to come at dawn and then killed him, right? Actually, this one is the weird point. Come on, Sam, you got the note, right? On one deal? Yeah, I got one. It's said to come into the kitchen at 10 p.m. However, the one who was killed was Austria. Isn't this weird? Then the culprit called them two of them. This is true. I saw the same note in Austria's room. Wait a minute, Japan. The culprit called England and Austria then. The victim could have been both of them. Or neither of them. This is a weird case. I don't think I can figure it out myself either. Alright, now that is out of the way, let's figure out the time of the crime. What do you mean? The kill was around 10, right? Okay. Saying Sam, that's not quite true. Not true. No one, he was not killed by 10 p.m. Perfect. You said that you heard a explosion sound at 1, correct? Oh yeah, I heard it alright, but it was small, so I thought it was just my imagination. With this, I think it's clear that the crime happened between 10 until 1 a.m. But how did the culprit catch Austria? But he couldn't just stay still and let him be blown up. The culprit could have had use some sort of sleeping pills on him, brain cloth. The culprit could have used... Oh! English statement. I agree with American. Whoa, really? According to England, you smell something sweet in the crime scene. Oh yeah, I did say that. It disappeared soon afterwards, so I don't know much about it. I think it's related to the sleeping pills that American mentioned. And also the burning cloth that I found in front of the incinerator room. How is this related? I have a good idea what might be. I know I have evidence to support my theory. I will just have to show them. I think the burning cloth. And there's only one thing it could be. Shooting gas, chloroform. It's chloroform. Yes, it's chloroform. Chloroform. The burnt cloth might be used to put Austria to sleep. The culprit probably intended to get rid of the cloth, but since the explosion lasted only a while, the cloth was not burned perfectly. I see. If Japan's theory is correct, then it will explode the glass pieces. Whoa there. But there's broken glass inside the plastic bag, and it's tied quite tightly too. And just where the culprit got chloroform from. It's probably from the healthcare center. Lots of medicine are there, so even if we take one, no one will notice. So the culprit put a bottle inside a plastic bag and tied it, and then broke it so the fragment wouldn't be messed up. At least the only possibility I can take. So the culprit called both England and Austria, and then put Austria out and exploded the room and got rid of the evidence, right? Yes, that is what it's supposed to be, but we still haven't figured out what caused the explosion. Are there any gunpowders in here? Wait, there's any gunpowder in here? There's a storage house, maybe. I don't think so, but most of the items in the storehouse are unused and broken, so I'm not sure. How about this? We'll change our view. It's real. It is really a gunpowder, or there any traces could left in the crime scene. Traces of gunpowder in the scene. I don't know if this can help to be called evidence, but I don't think it's just to call it out. White powder. This one? Was that white powder a drug? I found it near the blast, and I don't think it was burned just a bit, so I don't think you shouldn't eat it. I never seen a gunpowder like that. Oh, but I seen one like that. Serious, Russia. But I thought you should be the one to understand this more better than us, America. Me? Japan, you know what I'm saying, right? Tell me, if I said white powder and kitchen, what was the first thing that came to your mind? Flour. White powder and kitchen. I know what he's trying to say, but is this really the answer? Flour, I know it. I've been in the kitchen too much often, have I? Could it be flour? Wait, what? Flour? Japan? What the hell are you talking about? There's no way flour could... Oh, but he's right. Oh, but he's right. He's right? What do you mean, Russia? I told you, America should know more about this. American? Can you explain it? Wait a second. I don't even understand it. I mean, why would I understand more? Oh. Something wrong, American Sam? Something wrong, American Sam? Now I get why Russia said I should know more. Why is that? About 18,000 in Minnesota. There was a great explosion in a flour mill. That's why you're saying it, right, Russia? Correct. No, but what I don't get is why does this mean? So you recall gunpowder and it was actually nothing more than flour? Oh, I get it. What do you get? If flour was a high concentration in air, the particular will be lighter. In any state, it's the same highly explosive bomb. In a match of gunpowder, probably of the mystery. There. Then the culprit used flour to explode the room? Then the matter is over. Now we just have to find the culprit. How do we find the culprit? From what I saw, there was no sign of clues to the culprit up until now. No, there was one to identify it. Explain it. To put it simple, the culprit called both England and Austria, right? If we examine the notes thoroughly, we could find the culprit. Is there really anything that pointed us to culprit in the notes? I don't have any proof to that, so I can't be sure. Oh well, let's try. Listen, can I borrow yours? Sure, here. Did you find something? There's a small doodle in the note, at the left to bottom. It looks like a bottle.